Well, it's the MLB draft tonight. You gotta get dressed up for the MLB draft. Oh wow.
Nice.
Can you even hear us? Oh, oh,
Oh, Jesus.
oof.
Oof. Great way to start.
Oof.
All right, now they should be able to hear me. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Yeah. So Zach's with us today. We're all fancied up for the MLB draft, I guess. But
Yep.
Jason just came from work. Zach got a polo, and I thought I'd be better off if I just topped everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I grabbed.
Yeah, way to overdo it a little.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I grabbed the first shirt I saw, and I think it's a medium, and usually I wear XL. A little personal note here. I grabbed a large. It's either a medium or a large. Probably like 3 months ago, I wouldn't have fit in this thing. Now, I mean, the sleeves are a little short, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Well, I was gonna grab my my IU Oklahoma shirt, but literally it says IU on the front, and it's an Oklahoma on the sleeve because Coliseum doesn't know how to print shirts
Yeah.
right. So I got that at Dick's for free because we couldn't sell it, so they gave it to me,
Yeah.
and I took
Hey,
it home with me.
there you go. Now,
I worked at Dick's.
So, of course, yeah, that's great though. But of course, today we're going to talk some NBA Finals. We get to recap the Stanley Cup. We've also got some UFC 254 or 264 rather. More NFL news, including a new team name. And the latest on Aaron Rodgers. We've also got some MLB news to talk about and this week's Tinkle on this. But before we do all that, Zach's here, of course. I guess we got to start out by asking about the new Tinkle development here.
So it's Tinkle Development. It's short for it's Tinkle Dev. It's short for Tinkle Development. We're gonna just go with the Tinkle Dev name. But
Okay.
Tinkle Dev is a new journey that we're gonna be taking here at Tinkle. It's gonna be probably our main brand going forward after later on, not like right now, but within the next 2 years it will be moved over to that. But my plan with it is to hopefully we can get into the racing world. I want to be a track promoter or a race promoter for the most part for now. But long term, our plans are for the company to become a more of a actual track owner type thing, like an SMI type thing.
Better than SMI.
Tracks.
Better than SMI. Yeah.
We will actually own a road course. That's my hope. I don't
I'm
think
open
that long term, over the next 50 years, that short tracks and stuff like that will be. I think they're going to be back to where they are now. I don't think long term they will be valuable. So I think road courses are going to continue to grow in America, and I think the demand for more road courses is going to become more an issue. So I feel like if we go and build a track out in the middle of nowhere, out in South Dakota or something, and the market doesn't have road courses, which I don't think there's a single road course in South Dakota. So stuff like that, we'll look and build a course out there. But that's long term, 40 years, 30 years, 40 years down the road. So
hey, that sounds
we
like
got to look to the future though, because honestly, you never know when the time comes when we may have to move industries, because Tinkle may not be able to be viable. So Tinkle Sports may not be viable. So we're trying to get into different markets. Tinkle Entertainment is coming back with Tinkle Sports because really, I feel like that my show, the new show Tinkle Roundtable, which is starting this week, by the way, it's gonna be me and Chris doing it. So I'm not gonna have LaCroix right now. I think LaCroix will become as a guest, but I think that we are going to it's gonna be more of a sports related show still, but we're gonna try to hit the entertainment part. So that will be on this channel. Tinkle Dev has taken over the Tinkle Entertainment channel, and social media.
That sounds good, and we are really looking forward to that. And of course, we look forward to seeing Tinkle Roundtable. I know I was a part of the first few before we kind of changed gears. I'm excited to see what you and Chris do over there, and of course, I can't wait to maybe, hopefully, own a road course in the future. Now, the best part of all this is, of course, you mentioned looking to the future. Another non-sports topic today. There was history made today. I don't know if you saw it, but the first billionaire in space today was the biggest news of the day.
That was insane. That was insane.
Yeah. The only reason I bring it up is this is a day that's going to live in infamy, like 1969 when the first men walked on the moon. Which, of course, we're actually coming up on the anniversary of that on July 20th.
Guess what today is?
And it's 7-Eleven Day.
It's 7-Eleven Day.
Look who got his Slurpee today, and just dropped it.
And just drops it on the ground.
I guess we got our Tinkle on.
Slurpee, but...
I guess we got our Tinkle on this for the day. Brian just spilled his Slurpee all over the place. But hey, anyway, let's get right into it now. Of course, let's start off with the NBA Finals, which is actually on my TV as we speak. Last I checked, the Bucks are leading, but they're down 2-0 in the series. This is a tough part of the series, I gotta say. But guys, what are your thoughts so far on the NBA Finals?
I don't think it's going to be a sweep. How can you be 7-1 in the finals, or not in the finals, but 7-1 in the at home, and think it's going to be a sweep? But then again, Suns are a hell of a lot better than the Bucks are.
Sorry for being very loud.
And I think one team's showing that they're more. No, you're fine. I really do think that the Suns have what it takes team-wise, and Giannis is just literally putting his team on his back, and nobody is helping him out. Now, I think Giannis knows how Luka felt in round one.
I mean, to be honest, there's not much more that Giannis.
I don't think
do.
Giannis is the one to blame. I think it's his teammates that are the ones to blame for the reason why they're down 2-0.
Well, they have nothing but Giannis on the team. Let's be honest here. Chris Middleton is nothing. Let's be fucking honest here. Compared to, he's not a superstar. He's not a star. He's I don't know. He's like a Doug McDermott type player to me. But like, I don't see much talent on that roster for me. I mean, Drew Holiday is like, he's not the same player he was in New Orleans, in my opinion. So,
right,
I can agree with that. You
know,
know,
Brook Lopez is not terrible, but he's not.
He's
not all-star.
He's a good jumper. Other than that, I don't know what else he can do.
Here's the other thing. Of course, we know Giannis has a chip on his shoulder entering this because earlier in the year he was compared to Scottie Pippen. He was known as the guy who was going to be the sidekick, and it was going to be okay. I think so far this finals he's proven them wrong. Just because in a way he's put the team on his back. That's something Scottie Pippen has never had to do in his career. I'm not going to say that.
No.
I'm not going to say MJ carried him, but I mean, you look at it, MJ could have done with or without Scotty. You know? And he was definitely the focal point of the team.
By the way, we are not touching whatever Scotty talked about last week on the you just go to see what Stephen A said about it. Then we don't need to talk about it. The stuff that he came out about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will say what Stephen A said. Stephen A said that was blasphemous. Whatever he said about Steven Jackson. So right.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
But of course now I gotta ask. We know Jason just said no clean sweep, but how many games and who wins is the real question.
6.
I'm saying in 4. I'm saying sweep it.
Okay.
Get the dustpans
Wouldn't
out.
this also be? Wouldn't this be also the first final sweep since 2007 if that was to happen?
No, I think LeBron got swept by the Golden State Warriors, if you recall.
I don't think so. I think it was
No,
in
they wanted
5
5. They
games.
Oh,
wanted 5. Yeah.
five. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It would be the first final sweep since 2007.
I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna agree with
If it
Jason, but
was
I'm
to
going
happen,
Phoenix.
which I'm going Phoenix too. I just think
Yeah,
that
Phoenix all
Devin
day
Booker
long.
and CP3 with
Devin
DeAndre
Booker,
Ayton,
I've
they
always
have a
believed that
lot
man.
better depth than the. That man literally went from having to put the damn team on his back to
No.
okay, now I got CP3 and I got guys that can actually help me out, so I don't have to score like 50 points a game just to be able to win. So I think the pressure is off of Devin Booker, and he thinks that he doesn't have to score like 40, 50 points just to be able to win the games.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between doing it all yourself and playing team basketball. And I hate to say it, Brian, we've talked about this in the past. We talked about it before. You got to play like a team if you want to win a championship.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. Defense wins championships. Offense wins games. I understand it. But, like, I've been seeing in this finals, it's a little bit of both.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll see.
Yeah, I honestly, I just don't see how the Bucks come back and even win a game here. I mean, I guess I can see them winning a game, but honestly, I think a sweep is what's going to happen here. I think Devin Booker is he's the next Kobe. He's Kobe 2.0. I don't like relating him to Kobe, but he is. You look at everything. You look at the way he shoots the basketball. You look at the way he plays the game. He has got that Mamba style to his game, and I feel like that's exactly what Kobe brought every night to the court. And honestly, I've always believed that in Devin Booker. You go ask Thacker right now. I've believed in Devin Booker since day one. Every day, I've never doubted him ever. I'm one of those guys that knew at the start when he got drafted that he would be that player, and I'm gonna live with it.
Yeah.
You will see what he does here, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer. His number's gonna be retired.
I could see it.
That's gonna happen.
I think he's gonna have a couple hardwares on his fingers when everything's said and done too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think he's a very talented player as well. We'll obviously see what happens. Right now, Giannis has 18 points, by the way, in this game tonight. They're just getting started with the second half. I don't want to commentate too much on it because I don't want to get us copyrighted, but Milwaukee's up 15 right now.
You won't get copyrighted. We're not showing the game. We're fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to do play-by-play on it. That's why. So.
Yeah.
But needless to say, Phoenix needs to come out in this half and do a little better. Another team that's going to have to do a little better, Team USA. Of course.
Yeah. Oh,
have they ever
man.
lost in Olympics games?
They lost.
Have they?
They lost in FIBA a few years ago with Greg Popovich.
I don't remember.
They lost their first game in a handful of years. This is an Olympic qualifier, the first one, the first prelim to Tokyo. They lost 90-87 to Nigeria, who is coached by none other than Mike Brown. And of course, I guess my biggest question here is this a big concern entering the Olympics, considering Spain has been the biggest threat? Or what's the one that Manu played for? I forget. Portugal or?
No, you're right. Spain.
No, there's Spain, and then there's another Spanish country that had Manu Ginobili.
Not El Salvador, I can tell you that.
No. Well,
I feel like another big name, I don't want to go too far in it, but I think another big name that's going to be a tough, probably Probably.
Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina.
I think another.
I knew it was South of Africa.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, Argentina.
Sorry, we're giving a geography lesson today. That's why I'm dressed like this.
A very big underdog team
that can help you out a little bit.
In the Olympics might be Slovenia.
Oh, Luka?
Because
Nah.
Luka Magic.
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
Speaking of that, Slovenia is now Olympic bound for the first time in Olympics history too. So this is the first time they've ever even made it this far. And it's funny that literally one man named Luka Doncic, who is not a day over 22 years old, took them there. But hey, all the power to him.
Yeah.
But as far as Team USA goes, I would be a little concerned about it. You stacked that team up. You even begged Kevin Durant to join you. And Greg Popovich was taking no as an answer. Or was not taking no as an answer of Kevin Durant missing out on it. He wanted Kevin Durant from the start.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, you got Kevin Durant, and where was he in that exhibition game? Probably nowhere to be found. So
he was planning his next chapter to Phoenix. Okay.
That's probably true, though.
I'm going to take my talents to Phoenix.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is just... I have big concerns entering this World Olympics here for Team USA. I mean, to be honest, I questioned the Popovich decision when it came down because at first I thought it should be Steve Kerr. But in the last 2 years, Steve Kerr's proven to me he's not capable of coaching Team USA, let alone his way out of a paper bag in Golden State. Then, I mean, to be honest, the next best coach, and I'm a Heat fan, I'm going to be biased, but Eric Spoelstra should be the guy coaching Team USA. He knows how to...
That's an obvious pick.
Okay, he coached easily, and again, I'm a Heat fan, I'm a biased guy, but I'm going to say he coached the best big three in the history of the NBA. Easily.
And he coached the Miami team last season to a NBA finals.
A team that shouldn't have even been there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Jimmy Butler's not a superstar, but he's a star in the game, I guess. So, yeah. I see what you're saying. You know, but to be honest...
He has a superstar type work ethic. He's not a superstar, but he's got the work ethic of a superstar.
See, if it's not Spoelstra, I would even argue to say Frank Vogel should coach Team USA.
Oh God, no. Oh God.
I would argue it just because he's winning right now.
Frank Vogel.
No one coaching the Pacers or coaches the Pacers ever should be considered for that.
Anyone but Rick Carlisle. Let's put it that way.
Oh no, everybody but Rick Carlisle right now. Yeah, definitely.
Rick Carlisle is the new Jason Garrett. Okay, he's the NBA version of Jason Garrett. He's just gonna. Well, he's not the clapper, but he's just always gonna find his way to a team.
Let's come back to Indy for the third time and coach the franchise's curse.
I told you the worst hire. The worst hire. The best hire was right in everyone's face, and everyone's looking past her right now. It's that Becky Hammon right there. Everyone's snubbing her.
Yeah, especially since
my camera. I apologize. My camera.
Especially
since recorded in 3 months, so I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's all good.
That's all right. I was about to say, speaking of anything Dallas Mavericks wise, the freaking assistant head coach there of the Dallas Mavericks is now going to be the new Magic head coach. So I don't know how I feel about that. But
the Magic are doomed.
Again, the Magic are way under their. Yeah, they always have been with Stan Van Gundy, even when they made the freaking finals with Dwight Howard.
Orlando Magic,
they won.
It's a joke of franchise.
You know what's funny is
they were owned by Disney at one point. It tells you a lot about the franchise.
Nobody won that Dwight Howard trade. Come on. Dwight Howard basically proved Dwight Howard proved he's a zero when he left Orlando. then Orlando
No, he
proved
proved
that
he
they're
was a
0.
39. He proved himself that he was a 39.
Yeah.
And that was short for 69 because he can't wear 69.
Oh man.
Also,
yes.
doesn't he have a championship ring now? I thought he won one with the Lakers, unless that's the wrong guy.
It was the
thinking
pity
about.
ring.
I know
It was the
JaVale
pity
McGee is
ring.
also a
Yeah,
champion.
Okay, JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard were the pity rings, okay?
Yep.
At least, even Juwan, okay, I'll even go back a few years. Juwan Howard was the pity ring, too, when the Heat won. Okay.
How about James Jones?
James Jones was the pity ring, too. There's always...
Dude, he literally followed LeBron around, and now he's a GM.
You could name any of the recent champions. I could probably pick out a pity ring on every single roster. Sean Livingston for the Golden State Warriors, pity ring.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, the Lakers, Dwight Howard, pity ring.
Mm-hmm.
Juwan Howard. Oh my God. The only one I don't think I could is San Antonio when they won. Okay. I mean, to be fair, San Antonio's stars were still in their prime when they won. So, I don't know. That's about the only team I can't pick out a pity ring.
I wanted to say Boris Diaw, but I don't know.
Okay, Boris Diaw. Okay, yeah, I forgot about him. Boris Diaw was the pity ring. Okay.
Because he was there and then basically just like fell off the face of the earth afterwards.
See, like, I can't say the same. Actually, also Birdman. Birdman was also a pity ring.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say he went to the Miami just to know he would win a ring. Come on.
The ones on the Heat that weren't the big three were Ray Allen, Mike Miller, and Joel Anthony was also a pity ring too.
Yeah.
Okay. So was Mario Chalmers.
I was about to say, we could even have half a mind to say that Rajon Rondo was a pity ring for the Lakers.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Actually, I wouldn't say that because he contributed in a big way to their championship run.
Yes, but now he's with the Clippers and also...
But still, he's been...
didn't win another ring. Yeah. Thank God.
See, let me tell you who's going to be the next pity ring if it ever happens. It's going to be Derrick Rose. He's going to be the next pity ring.
Yeah, that's going to be for like a team like the...
I would hope not, but...
It's going to be.
I don't see the Knicks doing anything anytime.
No, it won't be with the
Knicks.
It won't be with the Knicks. It'll be if he signs somewhere else to win a championship. He's going to be the pity guy. But, anyway... That's enough about.
He probably will just go to the Nets,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, probably.
It's the Nets.
Yeah, but all right. Enough about the pity rings. I could go on for days with this. Seriously, like there's just so many teams with players that just got a ring because they hopped aboard a loaded team, but. Of course, we got to keep it moving here. Oh man, where's my Tampa Bay shirts? Man, you all had to get dressed up because now I can't wear my Tampa stuff. How's with this? Lightning strikes twice, man. Lightning strikes twice. Ignore that Sabres thing. That's just for pity right there. They had to get an honorable mention on my wall. Okay. Tampa Bay back-to-back champions. Andre Vasilevsky, I believe that's his 5th straight series-ending shutout.
I got a bandwagon pin right here.
Yeah. Also, should I mention, because you called them cheaters, Kucherov wore a shirt on the boat that said $18 million over the cap to troll everyone during the boat parade. To be honest, I wanted the Canadians to win at least one or two to make it respectable.
Yeah.
But let's face it, they just weren't. They knew how to shut down the Stars because, Pat Maroon and Yanni Gourde and the guys you don't ever hear from were the ones scoring.
I wanted them to win so bad, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't going to be disappointed if they won because Carey Price deserves one. Carey Price has been.
Carey Price deserves a cup more than anybody in the entire NHL.
Thank you. I agree with that.
And people that say that Andre Vasilevskiy is a better goaltender than Carey Price, you are not looking at reality. You literally are not looking at reality.
If we're gonna look at career, yes.
Vasilevskiy has a defense in front of him that is probably one of the best defenses in the entire league. And if I hear that it's not one of the best defenses, I'm literally going to kick you out of this.
I'm going to agree.
Discord chat right now.
But you know what? I'm going to agree, though, because look at how big Hedman is. Hedman's probably the biggest defenseman in the league right now.
Yeah. And Montreal's tallest defenseman is I believe it's Petrie. And he's 6'2", and then all their other defensemen are shorter. They don't have any. Well, no, because Shea Weber. I'm kind of dumb, but I forgot about Shea Weber. But it doesn't really matter. Like, still, if you look at Montreal's built, Montreal's not got any players in front of Carey Price. The only thing they have on their team is Carey Price. It is literally the team, and Carey Price would have better numbers if he was on the Tampa Bay Lightning. He would be better than Andre Vasilevskiy. He probably got like 3 shutouts this series. Like, I honestly believe that.
See, I will give a round of applause, though.
The players say that Carey Price is the best goaltender in the world. So that says anything.
See, I think here's the thing. I think without a doubt you gotta respect what Vasilevskiy has done the last few years. I don't think it goes without saying that he is one of the best in the league right now. Yeah. I mean, let's look at it. He's like 6'8". I mean, who's gonna make a goal on a 6'8" goalie?
But Ben Bishop was taller than him, though.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. We can make the excuse that maybe Texas would have had, or Dallas would have had a better shot in the series had Bishop been playing.
Yeah.
Last year. Really, I mean, here, Montreal earned their right to be there. There's no denying that they earned their right to be there. I don't want to hear, like, well, what if it was Vegas? Because if it was Vegas, it would have been a different story.
That's not true.
That's not true. Vegas didn't show up last series. That's why they lost.
There's too much whining going on in the Tampa organization. Not Tampa. I mean Vegas. Sorry, Vegas fan base and the organization.
Vegas will be saying goodbye to their goalie, Marc-Andre Fleury, because he's headed off to the Kraken.
Well, he's going back to Pittsburgh. That's what's happening. He's going back.
It'll be one or the other. I wonder who's going to be taking off this Lightning team though. That's going to go to the Kraken now.
They're going to give him Tyler Johnson. They're going to want to take.
It's going to be
Tyler Johnson. It's going to be McDonough. Both of them are going to go. By the way, it's really ironic because both of them, I believe, came from the New York Rangers in the same trade. So
yeah,
got to remember properly. So
or Savard. Savard might go too.
Savard's going. He's free agent, so they're not gonna.
Yeah, they're not gonna bring him back. There's no way.
The Kraken are picking
See,
him.
I was talking with the guy at work the other day. He actually listens to the show, so shout out to him. I won't say his name just for safety purposes, but no, he's like, they should just let go of Stamkos, and I'm sorry, that's never gonna happen. No, you can't let go of your captain.
Well, Jonathan Toews may be going, but we won't talk about that right now.
Yeah.
That's a totally different reason.
All I can say is Jack Eichel, Kraken captain. That has a nice ring to it.
Oh, no. Jack Eichel, Blackhawks captain. Has a little bit good ring to
it. For Patrick Kane?
No. Well, that would make sense. That would actually make sense because Patrick Kane is from Buffalo. That would make a lot of sense. So, he's not from Buffalo, but he's from northern New York, right?
He's from Buffalo or Niagara, somewhere in there.
Yeah. I thought he was from Rochester.
That's Ryan Callahan and the Gianta brothers, Brian and Steven.
I thought that maybe he's between you guys. I don't know. He's somewhere. I thought he wasn't near Niagara.
No, Patrick Kane is Buffalo, I believe. I'll even look it up right now.
Let's check real quick for us.
Yep, Buffalo, New York.
Okay. It would make sense though. It makes sense him to go back home. But I don't know.
There's a lot of unknowns though as this off season gets going.
That team was a dumpster fire and a half. I don't want to.
Yes, as far as a three-peat goes,
since the Red Wings in the Red Wings in what year?
If
2001.
See, if any team can do it, it's Tampa. But seeing that now we have to worry about the expansion draft.
No, it was last time that happened was the Islanders, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
I think so.
Because that's when they did their 4-peat.
Yeah, it might have been that.
I don't remember.
I think they got a better chance than the Penguins did a few years ago.
No, it was last time it was with the Red Wings.
Yeah,
it was the Red Wings.
But the Penguins came close, I believe, a few years ago because they won back to back. I think
the problem was that they didn't even make the Stanley Cup final. They went out in the second round to the Washington Capitals. That was the year the Capitals won it all.
But see, I think they got a good chance, but it all depends on who they lose in this expansion draft. That's obviously
they're gonna have to give up a lot because they need to get their cap down. So. And not only that, Serbachev, I believe, is up for needs to be signed again. They only signed him to a 1-year deal last time I checked.
Yeah.
Or is it Vasilevsky? One of them is up for new contract. I don't know who it is.
Might be Serbachev.
But I don't remember. It's one of them. It's one of them.
All right. Yeah.
It's a Russian.
Yeah, we'll find out obviously in the coming weeks, but let's move forward here. How's about some UFC 264? You guys watch that last night?
I don't watch UFC, so I'm probably the last person to ask.
Yeah. I know Jason's got some strong thoughts on this.
No, because ESPN was sold out.
Here, actually, can I just have a moment to talk about that? Why would you say an online pay-per-view is sold out? That'd be like saying if you turned on your TV on Super Bowl Sunday right at 6 o'clock and it said, "Sorry, you can't watch the Super Bowl. The ratings are sold out."
You can't get Chick-fil-A. We're closed on Sundays. we won't do an online order for you.
You know what else is closed on Sundays? Let's see. I can't say
it's closed on Sunday.
It's gonna be the New York Jets. They're gonna be closed on Sunday too.
Oh yeah, they'll be closed on Sunday every week, every year.
Sorry, I was gonna first say the Cleveland Browns, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, they're still pretty decent.
Well, no, you know who's closed on every day of the week?
What's that?
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Especially when they blow out.
Let's hope that Pat McAfee buys them buys the Pirates. Hopefully that happens.
Oh man. But yeah. So UFC.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
That injury just looked freaking gruesome. That's the only thing I saw that I didn't actually see like any of the fight. It did last the whole entire first round. It got stopped by doctor stoppage. Shoot, I would definitely stop it if I broke my ankle that badly. He's probably going to be out for at least, I don't know, 6 months.
I've seen
longer.
You know, it's funny is I've seen a lot of videos of injuries that have happened in my life. I gotta tell you, of the top 5, Kevin Wares will always rate number 1. That was by far the most gruesome, disgusting injury I've ever seen in my life. And
one at Louisville, the one here at Lucas Oil Stadium downtown, the one with the Louisville guy.
Yeah, him.
The
one who broke his leg in 3 places.
I think Gordon Hayward.
That one wasn't that bad.
That one was pretty gruesome. I think Gordon Hayward.
Alex Smith was number 2.
Cool.
Game for the Celtics was pretty good.
I do not condemn any of these injuries from happening. I'm just saying I look at them and I think they're cool. Because all right, so it's hard to explain.
See,
I'm very into medical
you're into
stuff.
the sports science, okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
See, I know I get that. I get that from the standpoint.
Looking
See,
how these things happen and then trying to work to make them not happen is the coolest thing about it.
yeah. To be honest, like Alex Smith was a clear number 2 in that list.
Yeah.
You know, Robert Wickens is probably up there as well. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say the ones that survived because obviously I'm not gonna add Dan Weldon. Rest in peace to
That one was
Dan.
ridiculous.
But you know, he was by far he just about touched the top 5 with that. I mean, the ankle went totally side. It almost looked like Dak Prescott's injury.
The Hinchcliff are probably the most gruesome one if we actually saw a picture of what actually was in his leg, because that would have been awful. Supposedly, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of clarity what happened here. Supposedly,
he's gonna show off the spider bite.
No, I'm not sure that's a spider bite, but the piece of metal from the axle from the wheel went right through the thing, but right into here, like right below his hip, and right into his leg, like right there.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's what happened, and he barely survived because I'm pretty sure it fractured his hernia, I believe, and his fibula, and both of them. It did fracture his fibula, I know that.
But
anything to do with the fibula is kind of gruesome, to be completely honest. That's kind of ew.
Yeah.
It's like an ankle. Ankle's the worst.
I don't want
once you injure your ankle,
I don't want to interrupt you guys too much. Can we be honest and say that if it wasn't for Conor McGregor's injury, this probably would have gone all 5 rounds?
I agree. I mean, to be honest though, see the second or the third. No, wait, it was the second fight. Yeah. So the second fight, McGregor flat out lost. You know, this one he lost on a very unfortunate circumstance. I'm not a UFC fan by any stretch of the imagination. I do watch some of the fights. I'm just starting to get into that stuff, but that was just an unfortunate one. It looks like he just tried to come down and his ankle just went completely sideways. It's unfortunate. I mean, you hate to see a fight end like that, especially on a non-contact injury.
Yeah.
Just like you hate to see players go down on a non-contact injury.
This is why WWE's better. It's not real, so we don't have to worry about
the
WWE
injuries. Better believe. Vince McMahon. Vince. They're leaving the Thunderdome, by the way, but that's a story for another day. So I guess
in New York.
So there were comments made by Conor McGregor. He's back to his old ways, basically. He said, "This is not over," was one of the quotes he said. Then he egged on Poirier, saying, your wife is DMing me. She's DMing me right now. You can check my phone." And then, of course, right before the fight, he hinted at a possible Jake Paul fight. So I guess what's more likely is the big question for his next fight. Of course, it's going to be probably 6 months before that ankle heals up.
Jake Paul, because it'll be an easy fight for him. You won't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, it won't be in the octagon, though.
Probably a fight with Jake Paul more than a 4th fight between them. But then again, I think you're probably going to get him going up against Jake Paul, then probably him going up against Poirier again, and then probably like him somehow miraculously going up against Jake's brother Logan there. So who the heck knows?
I'll tell you,
it's all for money. It's all for show. It's all for publicity.
Yeah. See, the Paul brothers to me are like.
At the end of the day. No, you can go ahead.
Okay. So I was going to say, Zach will know this comparison. The Paul brothers to me are like the Bush brothers. You've got the younger brother that's a total freaking Can I say it real quick? Can I get a free pass here? He's a total fucking asshole. And then you got the older brother who's very humble and gracious. And
the guy would want in the booth someday.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he is great in the booth. Please add him to the booth.
Kurt
NBC,
Busch.
Please, can you please add him to the booth?
No, let him keep racing. He's got stuffs in the tank.
I want him to race. I want him to go to Track House, and I want him to beat some ass over there. But
okay, apparently I didn't need to ask for the free pass, but hey. But no, so I want to see him
he's
fight.
Been doing it all freaking night.
I want to see him fight Jake Paul, just because I've been seeing a lot of chirping from Jake Paul, and I've yet to see any action because all he's fought is a bunch of scrubs for some money. So I want to see him put his money where his big fat mouth is.
That's why I say it's all for publicity. It's all for money.
Yeah.
Same thing with McGregor. Hence why he goes after these fights. They're the big money fights.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a crap if he's winning or losing. In the end of the day, as long as there's pay-per-view buys, he's getting a cut of that money regardless if he wins or loses. So why does he freaking care if he's gonna go out there and still be Conor freaking McGregor no matter what? So
he's also making money on Proper 12, but that's another story.
I will say, ever since he's gotten his ass kicked by the Russian there, he has not been the same. Conor McGregor, his popularity has just gone plummeted. Yes, he beat Dustin Poirier in the very first time that they fought in 2020. Don't get me wrong. He had his moment of glory again. But ever since then, losing to Mayweather, losing to Dustin Poirier in the second fight,
to be fair, though, he didn't stand a snowball.
Russian there, even though I think even though I think that Conor McGregor and that guy should have another fight because his little bodyguard there was basically threatening his life. So I think that if there's anything, I think McGregor should set up another fight with Dustin.
I think that's going to be at the top of the list.
A fight with Jake and another fight with that one guy. So if I'm going top of the list, I say Dustin, Jake, and then the one guy he lost to, but he deserves another rematch, even though he retired.
I think Poirier.
You probably know who I'm talking about. I know Dave.
I think Poirier is going to be at the top of the list. I think there's no doubt about it. He's upset that he lost on a doctor's technicality.
Yeah, so you can't really say that yes, he lost,
but
and it'll be in the record book that he lost. But technically, if you think about it, that was a really crappy way to lose because of injury and doctor stoppage. I get it.
It goes down as
he would have been able to put any weight or be able to bounce around with one leg.
But here's the thing: it goes down as a loss, but it's technically a forfeit. Okay, that's the thing. There's no asterisk next to it. It'd be like if Zach punched me in the face right now, I went down with a broken nose and said I'm done. Okay, I lost at that point. Okay, Zach would be the winner of that fight. But see, there's no difference there. But anyway, yeah, let's move forward here. Zach, we're not gonna be able to say this much longer. It might not be the Washington football team anymore.
Yeah. Well, did you check the chat out? What I just said.
I can't check anything because we're on a live stream. Remember?
Oh well, I put men's soccer in the chat. I said basically when soccer you get punched in the face or you get punched in the face, you go down and hold your leg like.
Yeah.
Hey, get a fake red card.
When a monkey's trying to play hide and seek, you know. But yeah. So the Washington football team, you know, I still could call it the Cleveland Baseball Club for now, obviously.
But they're not the Cleveland Baseball Club. They haven't earned the right to the yet.
Yeah, it's just Columbus. Cleveland Baseball Club.
Yeah,
it's
when
Ohio.
Okay.
It's Ohio State, Cleveland Baseball Club.
Yeah, it's just Ohio State and just Cleveland Baseball Club.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We're gonna have to work.
Just Cleveland Baseball.
You know what's funny? Our next project is we're gonna work to copyright that because when I was at the Hall of Fame, the guy that gave us our tour said Cleveland Baseball Club.
I know.
So we're working on copywriting it. So any of you listening out there, don't even think about it. I will come to your house and I will roundhouse you. Okay? I'm just kidding.
He's just kidding, by the way.
He's not
kidding. For real.
Or am I?
I thought they copyrighted it because they were going to make that their name this season, and then they decided not to do it.
Yeah.
Because there was too much backlash on it. But
I have no clue, but I'm rooting for the Washington Warriors. Better believe.
Oh, that's offensive.
Washington Red Tails.
Oh, just the
That's even more offensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be Washington
Reds, like Cleveland Reds.
It's gonna be Washington Red Tails because.
Red, sorry.
No, listen. Let me get this across here. It's gonna be Washington Red Tails because it'll symbolize how bad they get their butts kicked every single week.
No. It would be such a Dan Snyder move to make something more racist as their name. So maybe they'll go back to the Washington Bullets name and call it the football version of it. Like,
yep.
I could see something like that happening. Quote unquote, I don't like that name. I will say I don't like the name Bullets, and I do see how racist that name is, and it is very offensive. Very offensive.
Okay.
It is putting out a certain people in the population. And to me, it's just not. It's very offensive.
Yeah, I gotta point out. Now I saw what you said. I thought you said you put it in the Discord. I didn't realize you put it on YouTube. So my mistake. Yeah. But no. So Jason, what would be your name for the? I'm sorry, the Washington football team.
Wasn't the Tusker the Airmen almost gonna be like part of like the
that
name
was the
or
Red
something
Tails.
like that? They were gonna like make it
that was the Red Tails, I believe.
Something like that. I would be totally fine with something like that. I think you need to make it unique and different for Washington itself. I think they're gonna keep the same color design for now. Of course, that's very, Washington-esque is the red, gold, and white. So, but I still like. I think they should keep. I think they should keep the Washington football team. I like the numbers on the helmets and the design that they have right now, though.
Yeah,
I love it.
Come on, they won the division.
See them decide to come up with a new name.
Keep the Washington football team.
I knew it was gonna eventually. Happen that they were gonna come up with a name, but like. Could you still keep the same logo at least? Like
yes, that's what they're probably gonna do. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna leave the thing what they have it now, because I don't see how they wouldn't want to change it. They've already made they've changed all the logos in the stadium. They've changed everything about it. They went out and you know what I mean. They put all this effort and putting this W around the entire place. I think they're gonna keep the W around. I think that's gonna be the logo.
Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna be the Washington Senators. The thing is that I don't see how they can make a senator logo other than just being a W or something.
Don't reward the Congress with that name, okay?
That's what they're gonna call
it. But hey,
I'm telling you that it makes so much sense for it to be the thing. They already had a baseball team called that, so why not call it that? And look at Ottawa Senators. You could just be the Trojans out there, just have a Trojan logo and say that's a senator.
Actually, just keep the Trojans, because we're already making an X-rated video here anyway. Keep the Trojans.
Washington Trojans.
Yeah, it'll symbolize how often they get fucked in that division.
The Trojans name is also offensive. Just saying.
After all,
so just saying it's kind of offensive as well. It's just it's
Yep.
as
And while
if the Vikings are. So
And hey, while we're at it, we'll name the Vikings. Oh my gosh.
just the Minnesota football team, you know?
No, they can't do that. No, you can't let them have that.
Yeah, but the Vikings
The purple, the Minnesota
are a lot
Purples.
better than
Yeah, we'll call them the Minnesota Viagras.
the Minnesota Purple Eaters.
The Viagras.
Yeah, Minnesota
the
Viagras to go with the
Minnesota
Washington
Purple People
Trojans.
Eaters. There we go. That's what we're gonna call them.
No, it'll be the Minnesota people with horns on their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they win their division, they'll get the title.
It's just the Wings.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Wings.
Yeah.
Winghorns.
There we go. They should rename the Bills the Buffalo
The Minnesota
Wings then.
Horns. There we go.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Wings.
Yep, Buffalo Wings, man. Better believe.
Wings.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not,
Hey.
because that means getting this tattoo on me just would mean absolutely nothing.
Okay, fine. How's about this? We'll go with the longer name that'll be hard to memorize. The Buffalo love child of the Pagulas that didn't fail.
They would have to rename the team. They would have to retire the number 84 and call it that. Make that their mascot logo number, because that's the number every single person in B-Dubs wears. All the employees wear number 84. So
yeah, but Buffalo Wild Wings is not good
I don't
wings.
know why.
But hey, well, oh man, yeah. Anyway, let's move forward here.
Just kidding, by the way.
Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers said at the the celebrity championship this week.
The match.
He said it at the match, which, by the way, he beat Tom Brady. So just thought we'd throw that out there.
and he was playing pretty good. He wants to be a PGA pro. He's going to be a PGA pro. At this
Well,
point.
hey, when you skip OTAs, you have plenty of time to work on your game, right?
Yeah, he went out to Hawaii for a reason. You
Yeah.
know? You got to get all unlimited golfing you can get in. You know,
But
like spending time in these resorts and stuff.
yeah, but I
Playing
guess.
with the seniors and playing off the
Oh,
senior
man.
team and saying that he's that good. You know.
But yeah, exactly. But I guess the big question now is, will he return to the Packers based on that interview he gave?
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Because if he was going to be away from the Packers, it would have happened by now.
See,
It's too late heading into the season for him to kind of get traded away. I mean, of course, anything can happen because you have until, week 8, I think, to be able to get traded. That's
week 9.
The trade deadline is right by week. Yeah, well, I was
Who
close
they gonna
enough.
trade
Week
him
8, week
for? You
9,
go
same
Seattle and get
difference,
Russell Wilson?
basically.
Like, who the hell would
If
they
it's
trade
the
him?
same.
That's the only contract I can see even making.
Something
a
tells
chance
me
to
they
work.
would get like a first or second rounder if they were to trade him away,
See,
but that would
They
have been
can't-
the
they
worst
can't trade him, that's the
decision
problem.
Green Bay
They-
would have
There's
ever
no one-
made.
They
No one
made
can
their
afford
bet.
it.
They made their
No one
bet
can-
when they
Well-
denied the 49ers trade, which, by the way, they should have approved. I'm just saying. I mean, any GM has to be the world's biggest idiot if you deny a trade like that.
Well,
So-
the
Plus, they
Packers
have
would've
Trey
had to
Lance
pay.
now, so
The problem is the Packers had to pay. Would have had to pay. It would go towards their salary cap because they traded him before.
Yeah,
They're
but think
allowed to
about
trade
how
him
many
because of the
rookies you
clause
could have gotten
contract.
on rookie contracts with that. But
They would
anyway,
probably be able to get Adams to come back. We would just got him signed like a big.
I know
massive contract.
Adams is destined to go to the Raiders at this point. He's already said he wants to go there.
I was just gonna say that. Did you see that Devontae Adams said it would be a pleasure to join back up with Derek Carr?
Why? He's not that
got-
good of a quarterback.
says
He's been a
he'll-
bust. I'm sorry. I know I'm a Chargers fan, again, biased, but he really hasn't proven anything in his career. All he's proven is he gets hurt at the worst possible
No.
time for his team. Hell, he didn't even prove he had a good golf game today. So, but I'm telling you,
True.
I think Aaron Rodgers knows at this point he's stuck no matter what he does. He's not getting a trade. He's not getting released because it's just going to hurt the Packers at the end of the day. So he's just going to... I'm sorry, for lack of a better way to put it.
He's 37 years old. He's kind of getting up there in age.
But here's the thing. He's just going to have to suck it up and deal with it, basically.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a choice in the matter. Because he sits out, he doesn't get paid.
He shouldn't have any say in the matter.
No,
in my opinion.
No player should. That's my honest opinion.
If you signed the contract, you play the end of that contract. Yep. You shouldn't sign the contract if you didn't want to do that. This is the reason why I don't believe in long-term contracts. Like NHL, they have 8-year contracts. I think that's ridiculous. I think 5 years is the max you should ever do. If I was a GM in the NHL, I'd never sign any player to a 5-year, longer than 5-year contract. You never know if he's going to get hurt. You don't know what the hell's going to happen to him, and he's never going to be the same player. Like, for example, Jonathan Taves, he got hurt, and he played basically, he may play the last year of the contract, but you're paying $10 million a year, and he didn't play one entire year. So, like,
let's see, like, Ryan Fitzpatrick could be on that list, too. He gets paid the big money, he gets the long-term deals, and he runs away with the money because he knows he's not that good of a quarterback.
Yeah, and then you have to buy him out.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yep. Let's see. Who else is there? Of course, Albert Pujols kind of got the better end of the deal with the Angels. But granted, he still put up good numbers there. He just didn't have a good team.
For like 3 years. And then he fell off the face of the earth after 3 years.
Yeah. Then, let's see. Yeah, then of course
that's what's gonna happen with Fowler too when he went back to the Cubs now.
It's gonna happen with Mahomes as well. I hate to say it, but I mean, I get Mahomes as one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. He shouldn't have gotten a 10-year deal.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
So honestly, I think he's gonna almost kind of fall off short every single year on that big old contract.
Was it?
I mean, yeah, maybe he'll win another one or two.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna be there consistently.
I could add to it too. Fernando Tatis. Giancarlo Stanton. He's already proved he's a big waste of money. Man's literally on a 13-year deal for $400 million, and he's playing DH. I'm sorry, if I'm paying you $313 million, you're not playing DH for me. You're going in the field. I don't care if you're the best fielder or not.
Exactly. Well, you look at Bryce Harper. That was an awful contract signed too.
Yeah.
Look what's happened there.
And you know what's funny?
It was better this year, but.
And you know what's funny that I still laugh about to this day is the Washington Nationals got the last laugh in that deal.
Yeah, because they won a championship when he left. Yeah, they get better.
No, if we want to talk about a contract that just makes absolutely no sense, how about? I know I don't want to talk about my team too much, but how about fucking Kristaps Porzingis with a max contract, just basically getting hurt and riding the fucking coattails behind Luka Doncic, making max money. That's awful right there.
He shouldn't even be in the NBA. He's not even good anymore.
No,
definitely not. I agree.
They're gonna have to buy him out. That's what's gonna happen.
I think they're going to literally ride out his contract until he's, basically a free agent.
And
Rodgers.
Mark Cuban is proven again that he's not a good owner. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear it. He's not a good owner.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. No, the problem is he's proven he's the basketball Jerry Jones.
Yeah, he is.
He held on.
He goes out
and
picks up players that don't fit together.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say apparently Mavericks are showing interest in Spencer Dinwiddie. I think it's a good pickup. Dinwiddie was averaging almost 30 points a game off the bench for the Nets last year, so I'm totally fine with that.
That's what they did with Porzingis. Let's go get another dude and bring him in, and he's gonna play like crap. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but anyway, back to football. Though.
Yeah, but they've always needed a backup point guard, though.
Yeah.
But as far as getting back on track for football, I think
What's going to happen with a backup?
I think an
point guard
extended
when they
break
don't
away
don't
from
have Luka?
football for Aaron Rodgers was probably best for him. He needed to clear up all that was going on in his life.
He needed to pursue his dream of hosting
a
Jeopardy.
Golf match probably was something that was going to get him on the right track. Now, can you guys go out there, win another championship for Green Bay, even though I don't think it's going to happen?
No.
I think they're at least one right play away from getting back to the Super Bowl, and I'm hoping it happens this year.
No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not going to deny that Green Bay couldn't get back to the NFC Championship, but look at what Brady's got. Brady's got all of his starters back with him. Okay, that defense has all the starters back with them. Frankly, I wouldn't be shocked if Tampa Bay went 16-1 next year. Okay, I would not be shocked.
Amari Rodgers is the next big thing, man. Amari Rodgers is going to be the next big deal, man. He's gonna make the Packers win the Super Bowl. Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't see it.
We had to go with another run.
Well, of course, nothing has been better than 26-6 in 2 years with the Packers.
Yeah, of course, we'll make our NFL picks when the season gets a lot closer.
It's Gutekunst. It's not. Gutekunst is the problem. It's not the coaching staff at the Packers. It's Gutekunst.
No.
Gutekunst needs to go.
The GM, right?
You need to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I agree.
He's the problem. He's the reason why.
Exactly.
The coaching staff is not the reason why Jordan Love got drafted. They may have said that they really like Jordan Love, but they didn't want Jordan Love. They wanted Aaron Rodgers, and they've proven that over time. They've wanted Aaron Rodgers. It is Gutekunst who drafted Jordan Love. It's not the coaching staff that drafted him. So I don't want to hear excuses for Gutekunst, because Gutekunst is the one that needs to go.
Yeah.
Plain simple.
Yes, exactly.
And he's the one that's not getting anybody for Aaron Rodgers, all right? So
I will say I think he's going to be out after this year.
Oh, that's no
after this
Aaron
season.
Rodgers will be gone. That's why.
The GM is gone.
Yep.
Better be gone.
Yeah, and
you can go fishing on his little lake out there. On his property.
So
northern Minnesota.
Yeah, so I mentioned
shit.
I mentioned how the Washington Nationals got the last laugh after Bryce Harper went to the Phillies. Jose Altuve's been probably the most hated man in baseball in the last year.
He deserves it bigger than anybody else in the world.
And here's the thing. New York Yankees fans made sure that was a true statement, what I just said. But I think today Jose Altuve got the last laugh because he just walked off on the Yankees today for the win. But let's be fair. When the Yankees GM says that your team sucks, you know you're bad.
Yeah.
Look, they're pretenders, okay? They're 45-43 right now. They suck. Yes. But let's face it, I don't want to say they suck right now because we know 20 days from now they're going to trade for somebody that's got a huge contract.
They'll trade for everybody from Miami and bring them over, and that's going to happen again. Miami's transition again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to basically... Let's put it this way. The Marlins are literally the MLB affiliate of the New York Yankees at this point.
And it's sad. It's really sad because I really want the Marlins to do well. I really do. That market, they have the best jerseys, the best logo. The colors, it's amazing. MLB, in the baseball, at least, for me, in my opinion. But
I'll tell you, I had a talk with these guys yesterday. Of course, Jason and I went to the bar. Short off-topic story. Went to a bar. My brother and I walked out afterward. He told me, I don't know what team I hate more, the Astros or the Yankees. He's like, I personally don't care what team comes out of that series. And I said to him, look, I don't like the Houston Astros, but I want them over the Yankees because the Yankees have exploited that system for way too long. I mean,
I can't stand the Astros.
The
Astros will forever be my least favorite franchise, regardless what happens. Even if they go back to their old logo, they will always be that.
I can't stand them for that reason. That's actually why I don't like the Detroit Tigers right now, because the Detroit Tigers have that manager that won the World Series for them.
They do?
Yeah, they do. That. Yeah, so, but I don't know. I like that Altuve got the last laugh because Yankees fans just got humiliated again. Because you want to know what? When you live in New York and you have to hear Yankees fans brag about their 27 World Series every single day of your life, it gets annoying after a while. Because you want to know what?
Yeah, especially as a Twins fan.
Because
they beat us every year.
Let's put it this way. The ones that they've won in recent years, how could they take any pride in it when they have to buy out players to do it? Okay. Compared to us as Twins fans who are in a small market and have to draft and build our teams. This is the
reason why a salary cap in baseball needs to happen, and I don't hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yep.
It's tradition to not have a salary
cap. Oh, yeah.
Well,
you want to know what would happen? If that happened, then the Yankees would be the Cowboys of the MLB.
Yeah.
They would literally be in the basement every single year.
Because then you can at least have the Pirates actually have a payroll. The Pirates are literally paying less than $20 million a year right now. How's that even allowed?
Pirates are penny pinchers.
That's worse than money. That's not even money ball. It's penny ball. That's what it is. Penny ball.
That's going to be the next Brad Pitt movie, by the way. No, just kidding.
Penny ball. Well, we can make it Tinkle Entertainment.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Come here, Brad Pitt.
Come
here, Brad Pitt.
With the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And
come on, let's.
And hey, Brad Pitt, if you're watching, can you also bring in Tom Hanks? That would be super duper awesome.
I know. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make it's gonna be part of the new season of
Tinkle Roundtable.
The Seal.
The Seal. Yep.
Season 2 of The Seal, which is coming up. I'm working on it.
I
haven't announced it, but I announced it now.
Well, now you kind of did announce it on live.
Yes.
YouTube.
Season 2 is coming soon. It will be releasing in October. Mm-hmm. October 1st will be I believe. I don't know. It's first Tuesday in October. I don't know what day that is. October 5th. It's going to be the first episode of The Seal. It's actually going to be that episode is actually going to be on the Memphis Pyramid. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Not bad.
But we'll be working on that. It's going to be every week for about 8 episodes, I believe.
Okay.
By the way, 6 or 8. I'm not 100% sure. It's an even number. But
yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I guess since. Well, yeah, let's move forward.
I'm not bringing this up randomly. I've actually been working on it.
Okay. I've
been working on it for like 2 months now. So
no, that's good, honestly.
I haven't told anybody about it.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, let's move forward here. Shohei Ohtani, I know I've had a man crush on him for like the past 5 shows, and Jason can say the same here. That I have. He's got like 33 home runs right now, I believe, in the league. And not to mention, it just came out the other day that he has not taken batting practice all year. I guess I gotta ask, is this to save his pitching arm, or is he just that good?
Probably both.
Save the pitching arm. That's my theory. I don't know. Let's face it. The All-Star break is this week. He's going to be drug tested during this week. I'm calling it now. The fact that story just came out, he's going to get drug tested. Maybe Joe Girardi will call for it.
They're all cheating. Everyone is cheating.
Hey, look, it takes a cheater to call out a cheater. Just remember that.
I mean, the Astros did that with the Cubs. Or no, it wasn't the Cubs. What team was it? No, it was the Cardinals. It was the Cardinals. No, it was the Cardinals. Because remember when the Cardinals got caught looking in the prospect pool? Remember that?
Wasn't that Tony La Russa?
2015, or was it It was at 2016. What? I
No
don't remember.
clue, honestly.
I believe it was 2016, early 2016, late 2015. They got caught. They got caught doing that, and then they had to pay the Astros. I believe it was $2 million to settle the case. I believe.
Like I said, it takes a cheater to call out a cheater. So
exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And then the Cardinals
unless you're calling out Bill,
the Cleveland Indians or the Cleveland Indians at the time, the Cleveland Baseball Club.
Okay.
Now.
Let's just point this out. It takes a cheater to call out a cheater. Again, I'm gonna say it because let's look at college sports. Okay, takes a cheater to call out a cheater, just like Rick Pitino. It took a cheater to call out the fact that he brought prostitutes into Louisville University for recruits.
Exactly.
Okay. Unless it comes from a player saying, "Hey, we saw the coach do this," like Joe Paterno, rest in peace, I guess. You know, it took players to come forward to point out his thing, which was a good thing because he deserved it. Same thing with Nasser. That wasn't cheaters call out cheaters. It's the fact that you got to wonder, though, the people that called out Belichick, were they trying to cheat too? So
yeah, probably.
But there's going to be stuff that comes out in the next 10, 20 years.
When they called out Tom Brady for the Deflategate. I mean, that was so full of BS that was just...
Don't tell Thacker that. Don't tell Thacker that.
No, Thacker will even tell you it's BS.
Yeah. But let's... I'm going to swing off topic once again.
He did give me a Colts sweatshirt, so I will say I do own a Colts sweatshirt now, which
there you go.
is pretty sad. I don't want to own one, but, you know.
Again, I'm going to swing off topic for just one question for one thing to pose a quick question to all the Tom Brady people. If he's truly innocent, why did he destroy his phone? Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay? You don't destroy your phone if you're not innocent, or if you're innocent.
Hands up.
You don't destroy the evidence. Wow, you just had to go there, didn't you? But you don't destroy the evidence if you're not guilty. Just saying. But anyway, let's move forward. We got a Tinkle on this week. And should I point out that I was actually in the stands for this Tinkle on this moment this week? I know Jason doesn't like racing, but you're going to like this story, Jason. I'm pretty sure I sent you the video of what happened. So, Bola Mastis, he got wrecked in the Stadium Super Truck race in Mid-Ohio, the first one. And afterwards, he crashed into the guy who wrecked him on the coming to the turn 2, I believe it is, the hairpin there. He wrecked him there. They both climb out of the truck. Lamastis rips his helmet off, starts screaming at him. And instead of letting the words solve it or actually throwing punches like a real man, he rips his steering wheel out of his truck and chucks it at him. Then he takes the helmet out of the truck and chucks it at him. To which the driver that got the helmet thrown at him spiked the helmet on the ground, while Lamastis ran to get a fire extinguisher to continue the fight. This has to be the most Vince McMahon type of fight I've ever seen in my life. I wish I had actual video of the fight. I don't know why I didn't get my camera out. Maybe I'm the Tinkle on this for that. But
it sounds like a Mid-Ohio type thing going on there.
But go check out Mid-Ohio's Instagram. It's on there. I assure you, though, and I'm not lying to you, I was in the stands for that. So I did watch it. And for that, I just got to say...
I got to ask you, how was Mid-Ohio, though?
It was a lot of fun. We'll recap that on Out of Turn 4 this week as well. Okay. But, it was fun. All the wrecks happened right in front of me because we parked ourselves in Turn 5 for the race. So I saw Hinch pinch Hunter Ray, and Hunter Ray spun out. I saw Will Power get dumped by Dixon. So it was a fun weekend. I actually got the video. We might include it in part of our new series on the road, which of course I think I've announced, and if not, you're hearing this for the first time here. So I might have some footage of some photos as well. I don't have much footage, but at the very least, it'll be a nice little photo collage on a video. So for that, though, for the fight, though, going back on topic here, for the fight, though, I got to say, Tinkle on this Bo Lamastis. And should I also point out that when we were in the stands, someone told me they saw him shit-faced drunk in the garage area after the race.
Doesn't surprise me. Probably was drinking the entire time.
Yep. And then on top that he's
drinking and driving. Drinking and driving.
Yeah, no, yep. Neither is so is not wearing helmets on the road there. Should I just point that out too?
Yeah, yes.
But
going 99 on the interstate's completely fine.
But I'm not here to judge the politics behind it. But now, of course, we wrap up the show. I do have an announcement, though. Of course, we already had a big announcement at the beginning of the show. This is another big one. So we will be starting a fantasy football league here on Tinkle Sports. This is our gateway into fantasy sports. Maybe we'll do basketball and hockey down the road, too. That's a possibility. We're going to see how football goes, though. So. What was that?
I do hockey every year.
Yeah.
Though, so.
Hey, so we'll of course.
Basketball was not easy to do that one time, so I don't know.
We'll see. It might be a gateway into fantasy sports, but of course we're gonna be doing a football one. It is not. I stress enough. It will not be a buy-in. It will not be a pay-to-play. I don't have Venmo or any of that. I don't give two craps to get any of that stuff because of all the bad things I've heard. So I'm just gonna say it right now. However, to those listening, to those viewing who are not in our Discord, I highly advise you to get into it. I'm not posting an invitation in the description of this video or anything. You have to be in our Discord to ask for a sign up or for a link. We're going to start out with 8 to 12 teams. If we get the interest of about 18 people, we may add a second league to compensate for that, but otherwise it's going to be first come first serve. It's going to be all of us Tinkle personalities. Zach's going to be in it, I'm going to be in it, Jason's going to be in it, possibly Nathaniel's going to be in it, we'll see. But of course it'll be fun. You get to match your skills against us experts or lack thereof. I don't know how any of us play in fantasy. I will say that I was the champion in one league last year. But
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know you won it all, but I'm usually pretty damn good at it.
See, I'm decent at fantasy football. I'm not decent at making game picks. I think that showed last year.
Yeah, especially when I was better at you, so.
Yeah. So,
sorry, not sorry.
But, so going off of that, the draft will be on August 21st. That will be a Saturday, I believe. Yes, Saturday night, 8 p.m. It will be live streamed here on Tinkle Sports as well. Of course, more details will follow. Check out our Discord for all the details on that. And again, the Discord link is below, I believe, right? You included that in the auto submission, so
yeah. I gotta update that because we gotta start adding other stuff to it. So.
Yeah, so we'll work on it, but if not, comment below. We'll give the Discord.
There's a new logo coming too, by the way. Just let everybody know there's a new logo coming because the entertainment's been added to.
Yes, so
and we're trying to change everything.
Your guy here is gonna have to do a lot of updating on some of the graphics, but hey, it's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. I do not believe that Mr. Tinkle himself is not leaving the logo. He's gonna stay on the logo, I believe. But we'll see. Yep. We'll see. It just depends on how it looks.
We'll see. And of course,
it's gonna be TSC. Yep. Just letting everybody know it's TSC.
TSC Sports Experience. Yep. But sorry, that's actually no. This wasn't a pitch or an idea. It's actually a place here where we live. Total Sports Experience.
Total sports experience, and maybe Tinkle sports and experience.
Yep, there we go. And
No,
but anyway,
sports and everything with it.
let me just check the comments. I have not checked other than your comment. No,
it's just me. Just me.
Just you. Okay. I just want to be sure.
Sunday night. It's Sunday night.
It's Sunday night. Yeah. So we'll let everyone get back to bed here. We want to thank you.
Sorry, Mitchell. I know you have class tomorrow, random class tomorrow. I don't know why you have school during the summer, but
Or Twins baseball, something like
Twins
that.
baseball, yeah.
Yeah, but we want
to watch the draft.
I don't even know who the Twins got. Real quick, another update. Looks like the Bucks are gonna win a game.
Oh, that's sad.
I told you. I knew it.
Yeah.
I figured it wouldn't be a clean sweep at all. Also, I wanted to say, apparently Cam Johnson dunked over PJ Tucker, posterized his himself.
Shaking my head.
Posterized PJ Tucker, kind of made him look like a fool.
Yeah,
I would show you the picture, but I don't know if it's best to show it.
I'll just shake my head at that. But
if you go on NBA on TNT's Instagram, they literally show Cam Johnson going lift off, like almost like this is PJ Tucker, like right here. This is Cam Johnson, like basically dunking right over him, like. So,
all right. But with that, we want to say thanks for watching. Tune in next week. We'll be back at our normal time at 9 a.m. Of course, we'll have more details on fantasy football. We'll keep adding more details before we get to our summer break. So be sure to tune in for that. And of course,
don't forget that the NHL expansion draft and the NHL draft are on the 23rd and the 24th, which I believe are next weekend. No.
2 weekends from
Friday.
now.
Yeah, not this next weekend, but the 23rd and 24th are Friday and Saturday.
We'll probably talk about that. We'll also probably recap the ESPYs next week. Of course, we just had too much on our plate this week to get to it. But with that, we want to say thanks for watching. We will see you back here next Sunday morning. Until then. Oh, and thank you, Zach, for joining as well, before I forget as well.
I'll be here next week, probably, but we'll see.
Hey, we'll see. Hopefully you are. And of course, we'll probably have more Olympics to talk about too, because a lot of the qualifiers are just wrapping up too. So
yeah, we can get ready to talk about cycling, because cycling's an Olympic sport and everybody forgets about that.
Yeah.
And then we can also talk about tennis, because tennis is an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Hey, we may have an Olympic show coming very soon. You never know.
We may start an Olympic show just to compete with NBC,
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, we do a better job covering it than they would. So, hey, let's just throw that out there.
Let's use the NHL set.
Yeah. But, all right. With that, though, we want to say... Yeah. So, with that, we'll just say goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next Sunday.